What's up, guys? So I'm gonna try and piece together my first run vlog for the day, kind of like mini vlog. It is 5:14 in the morning. Got up about 4:30. Trying to get everything together. Saturdays are my long days, so I've got 18 this morning. I'm gonna run it over at North Table in Golden. So I'm gonna show you guys what my nutrition's like for today. It's a bit overkill. I wouldn't say overkill. I'm just trying to, all my long days especially, I'm trying to replicate what my run days would look like, or like my actual run or race days. So yeah, let me show you what that looks like. All right, so the three things I got going on today is tailwind, BP and electrolytes, and goo. So I've got 3 scoops total, so 1.5 scoops of tailwind in each of these. I've got 2 scoops of tailwind in here, and then I've got 1 in this one. So this one is going to be a refill about halfway. These are already prepped for the run, and then I'm going to drink 1 scoop of tailwind on the way. I've got 3 Roctane goos to take during the run. Each have about 100 calories each, and then if I'm just dying for some reason, I've got some electrolytes to drink on the back end or in the middle. So overall, it puts me at about 1,000 calories for my run total, and then I think I'm sitting between 1,200 and 1,500 milligrams of sodium. So pretty happy with that overall. I probably would bolster it up a little bit more if I was gonna do like a marathon or more, but since I'm only doing 18 today, I'm trying to just keep my routine the same of how I would actually prep nutrition wise during, before, after for a race. So it's not super overkill, but I'm trying to act like I'm racing, so that way I'm in a good routine, so when I am racing it feels normal. Anyway, so that's my nutrition. I'm gonna eat and then I'll catch you in the car. I'll try to keep this kind of short. I'm here at North Table. I tried to film a little bit on the way, but it was just pitch black outside, so it would have been pretty useless. Really excited for today. 18 miles. I haven't run 18 miles in a while. It's been quite a long time. But just to explain my Saturdays, I save my long runs for Saturdays. Today I've got 18, but I'm alternating right now, so like next week I got 8, then 20. But I really enjoy putting my long runs on Saturdays for a couple of reasons. I spend so much time during the week with other people, like training people constantly. So there's a lot of face-to-face, and there's not a lot of like, it's not downtime, but not a lot of time to just like relax, think, enjoy a cup of coffee. It's very much on the go. So while I am running 18 miles, it's kind of a really good chance for me to fuck off, I guess you would call it. And then afterwards, sometimes I'll go to like a coffee shop or grab breakfast, whatever, and literally just chill all by myself. And I've kind of become a big fan of that. I didn't used to do that at all. I felt like I needed to go eat with someone, or just wouldn't do it because I was by myself, but I've started to really enjoy that. So that, combined with North Table in particular, has a really good view of the city. I'm on the, I think, west side of the mountain, so facing the mountains. By the time I get up the mountain and over on the other side, it'll be sunset. And for me, this has one of the best views that I have found overlooking the city. And I think there's a lot around here, but I think this one takes the cake for me. So I always get really excited to come out here because the view is unreal. And I think there's truth behind the saying, you know, a lot of people, I think it's like their motivation. I've kind of grown away from it a little bit, but while everyone else is sleeping, you know, I've run 18 miles, I've done this. And I did used to have the headspace. It is kind of true. But there's other things that kind of get me going in the morning. That being one of them. The sunrise and the view of the city is unreal. So I highly recommend it if you're able to come out here and run, or just hike. I think it's about, from this parking lot, it's probably a 6-mile loop, so definitely worth it. I'm gonna start my warm up, and I'll catch up with you guys when I start my run. All right, so I'm about 6.5 in. I don't think I'm gonna be able to use any of the footage from the first 6 miles because it was by far the windiest morning, or probably the windiest run I've ever had. I felt like I was running with a parachute on half the run. I'm gonna swing by the car really quick to fill up my bottle so that I don't run out on the last 10 of the run. So I'll check in around mile 13 or 14. All right, so I'm currently at 16.5. It's been a pretty rough day, I would say. I stubbed my toe on a rock, so I'm having to walk the uphills because every time I bend my toe, it's killing me. Saw 2 snakes, which is kind of cool. And then it's been so windy today. And then also I got a bloody nose for like 2 miles that I couldn't get rid of, so might be a little red, but decent day overall, kind of rough. I'll check in with you when I'm done. All right, so I just finished up. Decent day overall. I know I mentioned it in the past 2 clips, but it was a rough day. I felt pretty fatigued, which I kind of assumed would happen, but also I had a problem with the top of my foot, and I thought I stubbed my toe, but after taking my shoe off, once I got back in the car, I'm gonna be kind of pissed if this is the case, but I think my shoelace was too tight over the middle of my foot, so I was losing like circulation right there, because it feels fine right now, which is kind of crazy. Got a really bad bloody nose because it was so windy that I kept blowing out my nose, and I couldn't get rid of this bloody nose for like 2 miles, and I didn't have Kleenex, or I wasn't really wearing a shirt. I was wearing like a bib under my vest, so it's kind of like running with my head up holding my nose for like 2 miles, and then pretty much had it for the last 4 miles of my run, just kind of wiping it off constantly. I did see 2 snakes, which is kind of cool. I saw one of those like coral looking snakes, the orange, black, and white ones, and then I saw a rattlesnake destroying a mouse. So that was kind of weird, but anyway, decent day overall. I expected a struggle. I got a struggle. I'm gonna go get a sandwich, probably from Jimmy John's, and kick it for a while, try and recover, maybe do an Epsom salt bath or something like that. So if I do any of that, I'll put it on the back end of this video. Alright, what's up guys? I did end up getting Jimmy John's and taking an Epsom salt bath. It was a pretty laid back day. I took a nap as well. I was really tired after I got home, which I kind of expected. The only thing today that tore me off was my left foot. Legs are recovering fine, but left foot I'm still not really sure what happened. Could have kicked a rock, could have been shoelaces. We'll see how I feel in the upcoming days. I do have some pain on the top of my foot, which is a little weird. When I pull my big toe up, I feel it in the middle of my foot, so I'm not really sure what that's about, but I'm gonna work to figure it out. Anyway, was a good day overall. I think that'll be my longest run of September. I've got an 8 next week, but moving apartments, so that day will be pretty chill. But 2 weeks from now, I'm upping it. I've got 20 miles on that Saturday, so I'll probably do another short vlog like this on that Saturday. I might do one in between now and then, I'm not really sure. Maybe a gym one, I'm not sure. We'll see. Anyway, glad I filmed this. That's my first vlog done, and I'll catch up with you guys later.